percussionists, welcome back for lesson number 2. Today, in lesson number 2, we are going to practice working our eighth notes. We're going to do exercises 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we're going to use our single eighth notes, or also we're going to use our eighth notes that are in pairs of 2 and in pairs of 4. How do we count eighth notes? Well, we are going to use the counting structure 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We'll count our quarters with whole numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll count our eighth notes by using the word and in between our whole numbers 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, like that. Today I have my metronome set at 80 beats per minute, and I'll use that for exercises 5, 6, 7, and 8. I will adjust my metronome to fit the time signature 4/4, 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4 accordingly to each of the 4 exercises. Let's jump right in with number 5. 4/4 time, 80 beats per minute. 1 and 2, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3. 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3. 4 and 1, 2 and 3. 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3. 4 and 1 and 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3. 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. And that was exercise number 5. If you need more practice on this exercise, pause this video, work out the exercise on your own with your metronome, and then come back to this video for review and to double check your performance against the correct one. Next, we're going to move on to exercise 6. This requires us to change our time signature to 2/4, 2 pulses per measure. Here we go. 1 and 2 and ready, begin. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1 and 2, 1, 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2. Very good. I'd like to point out that in exercise number 6, there are several measures that have whole rests. When that is the case, and there is a whole rest in a measure, it will mean that it gets an entire measure of that time signature. So in this case, we have a whole rest in 2/4. That means we're only counting to 2, not 4, as you might actually think it would be. That is one of the irregularities or specialness of the whole rest, that it only gets the whole measure's value. Now, we're going to move on to number 7. We're going to change our time signature to 3/4 time. I've still got my tempo at 80 beats per minute. Let's do our eighth notes in 3/4 time. 1, 2, 3, ready, set, begin. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3. 2, 1, 1, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 3 and 1, 3 and 1 and 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3, 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3. That brings us to number 8. We're going back to 4/4 time. 4 beats per measure, or 4 counts per measure, and that 4 on the bottom means whole note gets 4, half note gets 2, quarter note gets 1, eighth notes get half of a beat each. 1, 2, here we go. 1 and 2, 3 and repeat. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 4. 2, 4 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 3, 4. Repeat. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope you did well. In number 8, we found our first occurrence of something called the repeat symbol. We see one in measure 2. And what that means is you are going to exactly copy and repeat what you've done in the measure preceding, or the measure that comes right before. So we do measure 1, and then in measure 2, we'll actually play that first measure again, and then move on to measure 3. So let's review what we learned today. We talked about eighth notes, counting eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We learned that a whole rest gets the value of the time signature as a rest in place of that, in that measure. So if a whole rest occurs in a measure that the song is in the time signature of 2/4, that whole rest will only get 2 beats. Same is true for in 3/4. If we have a whole rest in a 3/4 time signatured song or piece, it will get 3 beats. So I hope this lesson has been helpful, and I hope to see you again very soon. Keep practicing.